What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports, back again with another one. Former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder will return to the ring January 16, 2026. Now, his advisor, manager, Shelly Finkel, said right after his last fight when he defeated Terrell Anthony Herndon, he defeated him earlier this year by TKO, that they were looking at an offer from South Korea. Now, they was trying to figure out if that offer was real or fugazi. Now, I'm hearing that South Korea is still in play to host this fight coming up January 16th, but the fight could take place here in the United States. But what we do know is the fight is definitely going down January 16th. Now, in his last fight, which took place on Black Prime, he defeated Terrell Anthony Herndon by TKO. That fight took place in Wichita, Kansas, if I'm not mistaken. Took place in the Midwest. Maybe you consider Kansas not the Midwest, but more of the West Coast. Whatever the case may be, that fight took place in Kansas. And right after that fight, Shelly Finkel was saying they were looking at an offer of the fight in South Korea. Now, I don't know if the fight's going to be in South Korea or it's going to be back here in the United States. But, again, the fight's definitely going to take place January 16th. And just like his last fight took place on a Friday night, this fight will take place on a Friday night as well. Will Black Prime be putting on this fight? I don't know that. They could be putting on this fight just like they put on Wilder's last fight. That remains to be seen. But again, he's fighting January 16th, and he will be looking to get back-to-back wins and get one step closer to getting a big fight, maybe a championship level fight with Alexander Usyk or one of the other secondary title holders in the heavyweight division. So we will see what happens, or we will see what transpires. But Deontay Wilder, can he get back to a guy that had a PhD in the one-hitter quitter? Can he get back to putting people to sleep like he gave him some NyQuil? He did not look like that fighter in his last fight. He hit him with some right hands, but they wasn't doing the damage. It took many right hands to finally stop old Terrell. But he wasn't nearby, had to throw that many right hands in the pads. All he had to do was touch you with that right hand one time, and it was night. I think his legs are gone, I think the 3 fights with Tyson Fury took a lot out of Deontay Wilder. That third fight was vicious. One of the great heavyweight battles, especially the heavyweight title fights in recent memory. That was a great fight. Lived up to the hype. A lot of people were shitting on that fight going into the fight, because Tyson Fury was trying to sign a fight with Anthony Joshua, trying to overlook the fact that he had signed an agreement to fight Wilder in the third fight. Wilder took it to arbitration. The judge ruled in his favor and forced Tyson Fury to fight Wilder for a third time. And I'm glad that fight happened, because we wouldn't never be able to get a great fight. Like I said, that was the greatest fight, in my opinion, since the Thriller in Manila, Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. Great fight. And I'm glad that that third fight ended up happening. But Wilder took a lot of punishment, not only in that third fight, but in the second fight. And I think Wilder, through those two vicious, tough, grueling type of fights, is not the same fighter. Can he get back to close to what he was when he was one of the baddest men in the heavyweight division? Had that fear factor, unlike any heavyweight since Mike Tyson. A lot of those opponents, they'll talk a good game in the pre-fight press conference, but when they went in that ring, they knew if that right hand connected, that they were subject to be carried out on a stretcher. And I think he had that intimidating factor, but I think that kind of went away after Fury beat him in that second fight, and then he beat him again in the third fight. Even though he lost again to Parker and Zilla Zhang, he was able to get a win in between those two defeats and the two defeats to Fury. He was able to get a win, knocking out Robert Helenius in a fight that he once again displayed that he had a PhD in the one-hitter quitter, as he hit him with a right hand backing up to the ropes and slept Robert Helenius and sent him into retirement. So we'll see if Wilder is able to get back to his glory days. I highly doubt it, but I think if he can get back to around 75% of what he was, he could be a player in the heavyweight division and possibly get another shot at the heavyweight crown. Let me know your thoughts about Wilder coming back January 16th. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Wilder will be able to get back to what he was, or get back to close to what he was, or you think that Wilder should pursue retirement? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Follow me on Facebook, Gerard Briscoe. Follow me on TikTok at JB Sports New Media. Follow me on Instagram at JB Sports 9707. Follow me on Twitch at Briscoe MA 77. 77071. Follow me on my YouTube channels at JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, 9656, and at JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend, 8000. And like, share, and subscribe to JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. And I holla.